In this video, we're going to look at the max and min functions that come built into Python and how we can use them in conjunction with lists of lists to solve problems. So max and min are built-in functions. They each take a list of values. Max returns the largest value in the list that you pass in as an input. So for example, if I call max on the list containing the integers 4, 10, and 2, I'm going to get back 10 because it's the largest value in that list. You can also do this with other kinds of values. So if I pass in a list of strings, I'm going to get the string that comes latest in dictionary order, alphabetical order. So in this case, with this list of strings, I'm going to get the string students because S comes later alphabetically than A, L, and R. Min also takes a list of values. It gives you the smallest value in the list. Now, we've seen in the past that a list can contain elements that are themselves lists. So here I have an example of a list of lists. Each sublist here contains the runtime of a movie followed by the name of that movie. These three movies happen to all be Spielberg movies. Jaws has a runtime of 124 minutes, Lincoln 150 minutes, E.T. 115 minutes. If you apply max or min to a list of lists, the comparisons are based on the first element of each sublist. So for example, if I give this list of lists that I just discussed to max, it's going to give me the sublist for Lincoln because it has the largest first element of the three sublists. If I give that same list of lists to min, I'm going to get the sublist for ET because its runtime, its first element, is the smallest. Now it turns out that one useful problem-solving technique involves using a list comprehension to create a list of lists and then using max or min on that list of lists. So for example, let's say I want to find the shortest word in a list of words, like the list you see here, always come to class. So I'm assuming I've taken that list of words and assigned it to a variable called words. So we're going to start by using a list comprehension to build a list of lists. And in this case, each sublist has a score associated with the word. And in this case, it's the length of the word followed by the word. And if I apply this expression, this list comprehension, to the list of words that you see above, we're going to end up with 6 always, right? Because the length of always is 6. That'll be our first sublist. Then 4 followed by the word come. Then 2 with the word to. And 5 with the word class. So you can see each word has been paired with its length. And that gives us our list of lists. And I'm assuming that I'm taking that list of lists, which is being given to me by the list comprehension, and I'm assigning it to a variable called scored_words. We can then give that list of lists to min. And because of the way that min works on a list of lists, what I'm going to get here is the sublist, the pair, whose length is the smallest. In this case, it'll be the pair 2, the number 2, paired with the word 2. Okay, and then to actually get the shortest word, I just need to do indexing to get that word. It's in position 1 of the sublist. And then finally, here's a function that I've called shortest_word that solves this problem for an arbitrary list of words. I'm passing in the list of words as an input, and you can see I'm using that variable down here in my list comprehension. And again, the list comprehension is creating a list of lists in which each sublist has the length of one of the words paired with that word. I'm assigning the list of lists to the variable scored words. I then give that to min. It gives me back the pair, the sublist, in which the length is the smallest. I'm assigning that to the variable min_pair. And then what I'm returning is the second element, element 1 of that sublist, and that is the word whose length is the shortest.